Hello goat lovers, Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and if you watched the last video then you know our kidding season here has started. Trixie here was the first doe to give us this beautiful little boy, and he is doing amazing. And if you can tell, his lungs are strong. So he is blue-eyed and polled, and he's a little buckskin. He's just doing awesome, and Trixie is the best mama, so she didn't even hesitate to be a great mom. She's been taking really good care of him, and he has been eating plenty. So as I just woke him up from his nap, so he goes right back to eating, and sweet Trixie just lets him eat. So she's being a really good mom, and they're doing amazing. So something else happened yesterday evening, and it's pretty exciting. Hey goat lovers, Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats. It is really important for our goats to get bred in the fall and have their kids in the spring. That way, they're ready to compete in the dairy goat shows. And after all the kids are weaned and have gone to their new homes, we continue to milk twice a day. We use that milk to make the best homemade goat milk soap you can find. So head on over to our Etsy shop and show your skin some love. The link to our Etsy shop is in the description below. So this here is Acacia, and she was born April of last year. Her sire is Champ and her dam is Abilene, and this year she was bred to Huck, and her due date is actually today, but she decided to go one day early. And this little dude here was her first baby, who is very spunky and adorable. Check him out. He says, "Mama, I want more food." Look at him. Hi, mister. Oh, too cute. So this little guy is a buckskin, huh? And he is horned, and he will have gold eyes. Gorgeous. And oh my goodness, you guys. Look at this little girl. This is the little doe she had. She's so tired. Oh my goodness. She's actually really cool looking. So she is also horned. She has these little frosted ears and a little white poll, and she's a chocolate. So, meaning she's gonna turn a lot more brown as she gets bigger, but she just has this white spot on one side, and the other side is solid. Just solid chocolate. And she's smiling. Hi, baby. Let's see. Hi. Let him see your face. It's raining. Okay, so Acacia last night was just progressing really slow. So I went in the house and just tried to get some shut-eye. And about 11 o'clock we heard a little bit of hollering out of her. So I ran outside, and she had the little boy first. Perfect, textbook, everything went great. So she shot him out, and then like 10 seconds later she shot this little doe out. So Acacia here, being a first freshener, is also taken to being a mommy very well. She has not hesitated at all. She's doing great, just like Trixie did. So sometimes you gotta wonder with those first fresheners, and sometimes it takes them a little bit. Ain't that right? They go into labor, they don't know what the heck is going on, and then they just shot out 2 kids, or 1 kid, and they just start cleaning them. So instincts are a beautiful thing. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. This is the little boy. He is a ham. Aren't you? Hi. How's it going? And this little girl, she actually makes quite a bit of milk. Don't you? See, that's what I was telling you guys. Check her out. the one white spot. That's pretty neat, huh? And little frosted ears. They're too cute. So now, technically, Puck is a daddy of 3. 1, 2, 3. You did really good, huh, Mama? This here is sweet Cassie. So she was born March of 2018. Her sire is Champ and her dam is Cammy. So she was due on the 29th, but she decided to go early as well. And Cassie had 2 beautiful little baby girls. You're so tired. It's crazy hard coming into this world, huh? How's it going, sisters? Look at how precious they are. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hi. Oh, you're tuckered out. Oh my goodness. Do you want to say hi? How we doing? Oh. Hi, cuties. All right, let's show you off. Come here. This one's a screamer. But clearly she loves me. And she is so precious. Look at that face. Oh my, hi. Hi. What's going on? She's, oh my goodness. Those little ears. Okay, you're too cute. All right, so this little girl here is pulled. And let's see. Yeah, I've been looking for little sneaky little moon spots on her, but I don't see any moon spots. And she does have brown eyes. So she is black with white overlay. And the white overlay on her is so flashy. And if you see, there's her screaming. Her silly little side, it's like Vader loves to leave that mark on his kids. Isn't that funny? It's funny. With a cute little pink nose. Meh. And this girl is so precious too. Look at that face. Say hi. Oh my goodness. She's so cute. So she doesn't have as much white, but she is black with just a little bit of white. And this doe has blue eyes. Ah. And she is horned, but she does have a couple little moon spots on her. So she's got one little guy there. There's one on her leg somewhere. Just a couple little tiny ones. But as she gets bigger, those will get bigger as well, and you'll be able to see them a lot more. But she is just so cute. So she had 2 does. So how cool is that? So Cassie here is an experienced mama, so she does really, really well. She feeds them well and she takes very good care of them. This is her 6th freshen, or 6th time having babies. And so officially she has had 5 bucklings and 7 doelings. So let me just show the girls standing. They're so flashy. Yes. So we got the polled and brown-eyed and the horned and blue-eyed. Oh, look at those little sisters. They're pretty fresh. They are not even half a day old yet, are you? No. What are you doing? Cuties. What's that? What is it? I'm like having little baby goats around, huh? So as far as Cassie's labor went, so late last night, obviously at midnight, I actually went back in the house after Acacia was done having her babies, and Cassie was just in mild contractions. So she was progressing as she should, but she just wasn't doing anything too serious. So came out here at 5 this morning, and she had 2 wet kits on the ground. So she had just had them, and she had already had them cleaned off, and I could tell that they had just tried to start eating. So they were doing good. I'm not sure which one was born first, but Cassie had it under control and did it like a pro. So as far as our guessing game between Emily and I guessed correctly on Cassie here, and I guessed 2, and Emily had guessed 3, so she lost on that one. And Acacia, I had guessed 1, and Emily guessed 2. So Emily won on her. However, I was right with Trixie, so far I am ahead and Emily is not. So as far as the rest of the does are concerned, nobody else is in labor as of now. However, there is one doe that I'm a little concerned that might go into labor soon, so I'm gonna make sure I get her in a stall. All right, so this here is Daytona, and her due date is today, and her ligaments are squishy-ishy, so you guys know that's official. She needs a pen. I don't think she's in active labor just yet, but it might happen overnight, so just to play it safe. So she is 65 pounds.
So she was 55 pounds on March 9th, so she has put on some poundage.
She's looking pretty big. Okay, so we're gonna measure little Miss Daytona. She was 38.5 inches. Let's see here. And now she is 40.5.
Swelling up.
That is a lot of growth.
Looking on the paperwork, Crystal guessed 1 and Emily guessed 2. And then Daytona put on 10 pounds and 2 inches in 20 days?
Yeah.
Less than. Right.
Yeah, less than.
17 days. So you can't change your guess, but if you could, would you?
I have a take back card. So I take back my
I took
first
that
guess.
Back.
No, I haven't given it to you to take back yet. So
are you going to use that one here? There's still
2.
There's still 20 other goats.
Emily's not out here, so I am going to put 2 for me and 1 for her. I would absolutely change my guess now, and it's actually been that way with quite a few of the does, but it has to stay at 1. But I now do think she's going to have 2.
But that don't count.
2 does. Here's where they went. It's like, what is this? It's okay, come on. You're still right over here, sweetheart. Say hi, Trixie. There we go. Good girl. What do you think? Let's get in here. Oh. She loves it, I can tell. She's really glad I put her in here. And she missed Trixie. And
there you go, some fresh Timothy hay.
Her very own feeder. So you don't have to share.
That's right.
Heck yeah, check you out. It's not even feeding time. She's eating. She's good.
Now, I don't remember which stall she was born in at the time either, but I do know that they were all in here for a week or so before they moved over to the big pen. So she might feel like she's back at, you know, summer camp or spring camp or something, right?
Now, her mom is Daisy, and I know Daisy's first kidding was in here, and I think she was also born in here, but I could be wrong. So if I am, you guys tell us. Which stall?
We always name our kids anyway, and I'm not saying we're keeping him. We're definitely not. But they always get the named after their mom. So Trixie, her mom is Tippy, right?
Yep.
And anything that comes from her would get a T name. And you know, and just down the line, that's Cassie, and her mom is Cammy, and Acacia comes from Abilene, and Daytona comes from Daisy, and so on, right?
And you know what? I just thought of adding Buck to it. He's the Tuck Buck.
No.
No?
No, we're not keeping him.
I know. I have other bucks I want to keep.
We already have a Huck Buck.
But since he's not staying, he can be Tuck Buck while he's here.
So I don't know if you can tell, but that is rain falling right there. And that is rain over the mountains there. I don't know if you can see them or not, but so we have more wet weather coming, and then tomorrow it's over and we get a few days of sunshine and warm weather, and hopefully all these other goats kid then. So,
and I will be on baby watch again tonight, and I'm not upset about it. And other than that, we will see you all again soon.
bye.
Filming, I was watching Cassie and she just seemed a little off. She just wasn't acting her normal self. But you know, obviously she just had babies, so I gave her a little time, just keeping an eye on her, and she's just kind of looking really sluggish. It's not normal behavior. So I haven't seen her pass her placenta, and I'm thinking that's the case, or potentially a kid that's deceased in there. So when I bump her, I feel something in there, but I couldn't say if it's the placenta or not because it's so far back, kind of just where her udder is. So anyway, what I gave her was oxytocin to contract her uterine wall, and it will flush anything out. I gave her penicillin just in case there's any bacteria. I don't want her to get any infections. And I also gave her vitamin B just to kind of up her energy and up her appetite. So obviously I'm going to be keeping a really close eye on Cassie and watching for something to pass, because I can feel she's got something in there. I just don't know yet. So the oxytocin will help with that, and we'll keep you posted.